Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another podcast. How is everybody? I didn't actually think I would have much to talk about today, but I have. So if you have been watching the vlogs, thank you very much. And if you don't prefer the vlogs and you prefer podcasts, then that is what this is. I've had a lot of comments to say that you really enjoy the vlogs, so thank you so much. Also, hello if you are new to the channel. I vlog and podcast and talk all about knitting, sometimes crochet, crafty bits. Yeah, so just hello, hi, welcome. Ian is home today, so if you can hear any background noise, then he's playing Xbox, so the light might change here a little bit. That's just because of the backlight on the telly. I was the other way round, but you could see the telly too much, and I didn't want it to be like a little, you know, like it moving in the background. I didn't want it to be too distracting or make people feel a little bit weird. So everywhere you can find me is linked down below, and I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. I don't really use it that much. I know I say that quite a lot. There is a Ravelry thread for the podcast, and I am running a knit along at the moment, which is Year of the Sock 2024. And March's prompt is Purple Rain. Last month's was Tickled Pink, Pink Fancy, Tickled Pink. It was pink. And I have pulled the winner for February, and I've left it in my diary over there. Let me go and get it. Okay, I'm back. So the winner for the February Year of the Sock 2024 is Lynn Cleary. So congratulations. If you can get in contact with me either on Instagram or my email address, which is deardesigns85@gmail.com. It is down below as well. And yeah, I will, we can get in contact and sort out a prize. So thank you so much for entering. The thread is just open throughout the year, so what I do is as soon as the last January one is in, I will pull the winner from the next February's, and then obviously now it will be March. So, and leading on to that is I have a finished pair of socks. So these are my Twizzler socks. I've knit these on a 2.25 because I wanted to see if it made a difference. These are not really long enough because I didn't take into account that it's a smaller needle, so I'll need to knit more rows. They do fit, but they are just a little bit snug. So the next pair of socks I'm going to knit, I'm going to extend the foot a little bit, and I'm just going to knit a plain pair. I did pull the yarn in my first vlog. Did I do it in the podcast last week? No, I think I did it in the first vlog. So here are my finished socks. The yarn is Cascade Heritage. It is behind me. In the colour 118, and it's this nice pink and grey. I really, really love it. I've got, these took, I've wrote it all down in my diary. These took 56 grams, which is 224 metres, and I might be able to get a shorty pair out of the rest, or I could probably do contrast heel toes and cuffs, maybe knit from the bottom up, like split what I've got left. I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I'm really pleased with these. I really like the colourway, and they're finished. That is my first finished object. My second finished object is a yarn cozy that I have put somewhere. It's on this desk somewhere. I'll show you it when I get to it, because everything is just piled behind the camera. So I'm going to move on to whips quickly. So I have been rolling the dice, and that has been determining that is giving me what project to knit on. And I've knit on some different things this week that I haven't knit on for quite a while. So the first thing is my cozy memory blanket, and I knit on this just the other day, and I managed to get 2 squares in, which is that one and that one. So this is a Woolly Mummy yarn. I don't know what this one was. I don't know what this yarn was. I thought it was Bird Street, but I don't think it is. Now this is growing very slowly, and I will keep it in my little dice game because I did enjoy knitting on it actually. And even if I pick this and then do a couple of squares, but then sort of have a free day where I don't really do much, and then I decide that I want to knit on something else, I might roll the dice again. Or the other thing that I'm toying with is doing 2 8-sided dice, or I say 2 8-sided, I've got 10 whips in total, because I've got 8 big whips, and then I've got my socks and my hat that I've got on a separate dice. So I'm not really sure on how I'm going to go, but I'm just going to carry on with what I'm doing at the moment because I'm enjoying it. So yes. The next thing is a bag that has got all of my balls of yarn in it for yarn cozies. Now the pattern I use is by Nitty Natty, and it's just a 100-gram ball cozy. Like I said, it is here somewhere. Let me put that one on the floor because you don't need to see the back. Ah, it's here. I got it. So this is the finished yarn cozy that I did. This yarn is Gamer Crafting in Storm. I knitted socks out of this yarn and it pulled really, really badly. But this is really pretty. And I think if I had done a sock that had a bit of a design in it, you wouldn't have noticed that as much. But yeah, so you start off, so you cast on, and then you join in the round, and then you increase, I did the faux cable one, and then you do like a really stretchy bind off, and then you just put your cake in there. I did make a mistake, and I did say this on my vlog, that I missed the first faux cable on, so I did it on the first side, but then on the second side, because I knit these magic loop, I just did a rib, but like, it is mine, I'm going to use it, and it is what it is. This used 13 grams of yarn, which was 52 meters. So yeah, I've got that. I've got lots of yarn to go through and just use, and the thing is, I've got yarn that is just sitting there doing nothing, and I'm like, I could knit it into these, and I do actually use these quite a lot, so they'll become things, the yarn will become yarn cozies that will be useful, not just sitting in a jar. That's where I'm going with that. The next whip that I worked on in the week was my Stephen West Mystery Mkal, which is called the Geog Gradient. So if you didn't know, I do have the original clue, so if you don't want to watch this part, then look away now. I'm going to just show where I'm up to. So if you don't want to see, look away now. But here is my progress so far. I have finished the first side, and I was here when I stopped knitting on this, and I look back now and I think how ridiculous. Like, literally took me minutes to knit from there to the end. Yeah, so I have pulled out one of my Temu needles, which I'm really enjoying knitting with. They're quite smooth, the join is really nice, the cable's nice. I really am enjoying working on them. And I've got this much of the set. You can look back now. Sorry about that. You can look back now, and I'm not showing the centre anymore, I'm showing the sides. So this is how much I've got on the second side. And then once that's done, obviously I'll go to clue 4. Yeah, the yarns that I'm using are, this one here is the Lonely Knitter. There's not a colourway name for this. This one here is I can't remember what that one is. I think that one might be the Truly Hooked, Peach Melba by Truly Hooked. Then, or is that this one? Oh, no, I apologise. This one is Fan Yogo by Weku Yarns. And this one is Peach Melba by Truly Hooked. The light is not showing these very well today. Oh, it's alive. And then the last one is this one, which I don't think I've got the ball bound, which Mandy dyed up from Mouse Switch Yarns. She dyed this up and said, because I was struggling for a 4th skein to match, and she sent me a couple, and that one matched perfectly. So that is my Geog Gradient. Really enjoyed working back on it, actually, even though it's a bit of a slog, and I can't wait for this clue to be finished because I've just been on it, seems like forever. But yeah, that is my Geog Gradient. Now, the next thing is a whip that I have not knit on for a long time, and this is a whip that used to be a finished garment. This is my VBack Tea. I was umming and ahhing whether I was going to actually carry on knitting on this or I was going to rip it back, but I have looked at what size I've chosen for this time, and it should fit. So I haven't got much done on it because I had already started the rib, but now I have started the actual body. Not that you can really see a lot, it's like just literally a couple of rows. So yeah, I've started the body of this, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to enjoy it or not, and I did enjoy it. So I'm pleased that I have put this into rotation. All of my whips are into rotation, or into my dice roll game, and I will just knit on this as and when it comes up. So that is that one. And I think the last one that I want to show is my Flax, and that is what I'm going to be working on today because that's what I've rolled the dice for. And here is my Flax. I haven't gone into too much detail today because I am vlogging, so these things are coming up in my vlogs and I'm showing stuff and whatnot. So I haven't gone into too much detail about the pattern and the yarns and stuff like that. So I will do once I've made some more progress on it and get into the end or finished objects, and I'll go into all the details. But yeah, so this is done in an Aran weight. This is an Aldi yarn here, and this is a B&M yarn. I think this is going to be too big, but it might be nice as just a throw over jumper to keep warm at home, or even like, I don't know, when I've got my joggers on or something. It shouldn't be too big, but it's quite nice. I'm enjoying it more and more. I haven't got much more of the body to go really, so I'm hoping I can get that done in the next couple of times that I work on it. And I'm probably going to work on this a bit today. I've got this podcast to edit. I've got some orders to engrave and stuff, so I can get on with a bit more of that. So that is all of my whips and my finished objects. I've only got one thing to show, which is acquisition, and that is yarn that I got from Aldi. I picked up some DK yarn. This is in the turquoise. It's DK, 100% acrylic. I love that colour. I got 3 of those, and I got 3 of the same but in red, and it's more like a lipsticky red. It's quite pink, like it's a very pinky red, but I got 3 each of those. They had lots of other colours, but they didn't really tickle my fancy at the time, and I was like, I'm not just going to buy for the sake of it. So yeah, I got 6 in total, and they did have the little cakes. They're like the small ones that you can knit hats with. They didn't have the pom-poms on, but they were small ones that you can knit hats with. And they're just, yeah, they feel, they have wool in them, but they're quite rough, and I just didn't, yeah, wasn't really feeling it. I haven't worked on my Alpine Bloom. I don't think, no, I haven't. I haven't worked on my Alpine Bloom this week, and I have done all of about 3 rows on my Bustleton top, which is the pink one in the the ombre cake yarn. So that hasn't come up on my dice roll this week. Hopefully it will come up, or last week. Hopefully it will come up this week, and I can get a bit more done on that. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the whips that I've got and the variety that it's given me knitting on random stuff every day. So when I was doing my rotation, I sort of knew what was coming up the next day, because it was just round and round and round. Where with doing a dice roll, it's totally random. I don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to carrying on with that. It's been a very quick one today. I feel like I've spoke at 1,000,000 miles an hour, but I just thought I would really quickly show you what I've been working on today, or this week, sorry. Like I said, I am daily vlogging. I'm probably going to daily vlog more than a week, because I did say that I was just going to do a week, but I am enjoying it, so I'll probably do more than a week. And we'll see how we go. So if you are interested in behind the scenes and what I get up to on a daily basis, then come and check out the vlogs. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's a short one, but I haven't really got much else to say. Yeah, thank you, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye.